Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. Greetings. All right, we're going to messages and Q&A. So we'll just jump right in there. There we go. Greetings, this is Lucifer. Energies to all. Yes, there's much darkness that has to be brought into the light. As the soul goes through a transformation. Some of you, a small percent of you, or those here, those of awareness, will be able to see these manipulators in their alien form or angelic vibration. As for when, very soon, if you're not already seeing it, as the rest of you, you might not always see the vibration of it clearly, but basically those that are running your world, as yes, it's going through a shift. Your California is going through a shift, as you can see. A great amount of energies, the denseness for some of you will clear. See more clearly, not on all fronts, but not on all levels, but in a way where you can know where to bring your vibration to, bring assistance. Not always can you remove dark entities, but you can bring a positive influence there to assist a person to move away from it. So yes, your earth is going through a high dimensional purge. Over time, you will see things more clearly. You'll get an idea of who's there, if it's needed for you to see that. Blessings to you all. Greetings to you. This is the Arcturian councils sending you energies. Yes, there's much happening on your planet. As for manipulation, your Mother Earth is actually giving herself more energy to give you more insight to what is occurring on this earth. This is, I am with Arcturian councils. And this change of events around your planet. Yes, there are many events on its way, of course. Major ones. Yes, for your Earth to go into a new timeline. Some of you will go, some of you won't. Galactic awareness is right around the corner. Also, at least for many of you to better get a grasp of it. But right now, the human element has to be healed. And seeing Anunnaki energies here will bring assistance also in due time. You will just basically, energies will start to talk to you. And when will this occur? In a few months, possibly before that. That's what we can give our energies to. Those of you that are here to, well, it's going to be different for everyone. Let's put it that way. So whenever we are here also to help you with your questions whenever you are ready.
Thank you, I am.
Yes. Okay.
First one up is Daria.
Greetings to you.
Hello, I am in council and Lucifer in the background, probably.
Yes.
So, last time I fell asleep, so I wasn't prepared. And I'm not prepared this time either. But do you have like anything that can be beneficial for me right now since you're gathered together?
One moment. Well, 1 moment. You don't want anything to happen too instant. You also want to be prepared to what's to come. So, like in the relationship area, it is in flux, you can say. Your area is, yes, not the easy along with others. It's depending. So we do see a change occurring. We see once again, a few months, but even before that, possibly of signs of the times of change, basically. So
Yeah, I'm kind of tricky, aren't I?
yes.
So good to know. And then anything else? You have like I'm tired of my funny pockets. You have a juicy pocket there.
Well, yes, through your energy, it does seem like you want to lift off the planet at times. You do go to Mars at times, and yes, Arcturian worlds in your astral. You realize that not much can be brought into this environment to take, in worlds that are easier to connect with. You can bring other environments, and this one's a little bit difficult to do so. But you can connect to timelines as for changing them, at least worldwide, where you'd like to see a change. Something you can play with from what we can see. It might be small, but I believe you can make an influence there. As for what that is, I'll let you connect with that.
Cool.
Yes.
Thank you anyway.
Yes.
And have an awesome night.
Yes. Blessings to you. Yes.
Next up is Omran, and I've got his questions. Is there a message from anyone to me?
Yes, from the Arcturian races. Yes, we do see you, yes, crowning achievements in astral. You're going through a lot of tests. And there's also other Earths that you are connecting to that you might be able to get a glimpse of or have certain memories of in your dream state, as they're similar to this Earth as you're bringing assistance. There's even another version of you on that planet, as are many of you on there too. So you might see glimpses like a ghost reality. You might feel it in your mind's eye. So there's more to that, but it is very Anunnaki influence of that other Earth, but it is one that you play a role in. As for connecting to this one, you're helping others connect to this reality from that other reality. Blessings.
Thank you. His second question, I wanted to follow step-by-step ascension book through the way of Tao, but I felt my guides and Egyptian god Anubis telling me I need to do work on my lower energies first. Any messages from him on what he means?
One thing we were picking up with that is lower aspects of yourself, other versions of you that are not exactly the most friendly. And they are influencing ever so slightly. You can probably connect with that. Just go by what you are feeling from that. You probably feel some that are kind of devilish in some ways. But everyone has this, but it is an area where it is part of your healing, at least to understand them, not necessarily change their influence, but at least to know that they're there. And whatever healings you need to bring to that. Blessings.
Thank you. Next is Kingsley, and I've got his questions as well. His first one, are there any messages from Spirit to me at this moment?
Well, yes, just to take it easy on your energies, but you know, sometimes you kind of burn yourself at times, but in areas it does help. So just know when to rest, know when to, because rest is a good. But you are connecting more to Pleiadian vibrations, Pleiadian moons. Also, you might see them in a bluish color, or several of them of a bluish vibration. Some are ocean-like. This energy it's a place you go to for recreation. You can say an astral.
Thank you. His second question, using my abilities at a higher frequency is no problem for me. I just have slight tensions when I do telekinesis for some reason. Can you?
It has a lot to do with this Earth environment. You can say this world's kind of fighting against you, you can say. And to clear that is to connect to the chakras of the Earth, most likely to see where the blockages are coming from. Something to, I believe you'll be able to pick. As for clearing that chakra, it might not be the easiest. But you should just improve it there. Blessings.
Thank you. Next, I've got Brayden's questions. Are there any messages for me at this time?
One moment. Yes, there is a ship that he is connected to at this time. He's a tall blonde or tall whites that don't really make themselves that clear. As for assistance, as for assisting Earth's consciousness raise its vibration. But where you are doing it, yes, they show like they connect to the simple energies on this world, such as, yes, they have a joke of connecting to barbershops. Basically, the energies of those places you can probably connect to. Just, they're going about it in a simple way as they're assisting. And now that's kind of like code also, kind of cryptic, to give you another detail. Blessings.
His second question. Are there any messages from either my higher self, spirit guides, or tall white Nordics around me?
No moment. He's also very connected to Venus, where he's going to get his information from his. Venus is playing a big role in this Earth's ascension process. So he's assisting many Venetians, however you want to word them, as for they assist this world. So there's a galactic alliance going on there, of course, with the Martians as well. But the Venetians are very much interconnecting with this Earth's religions to heal the religions of this Earth. Blessings.
Thank you. Questions for Roisin. First question, are there any messages for her at this time?
Yeah, she is very much from what we are seeing, a Pleiadian starseed energy. Of course, she's connected to other species, but basically her third eye is a place where she can work with to open up more, connect to the galactic alliances, as to basically like use water vibrations to open it up more, or energies that she feels comfortable with. But water is a good energy, basically to visualize through water through her third eye, see what you see. Because everyone has their own way of looking at the world. So, blessings.
Thank you. Her second question, are there any messages from spirit guides or her higher self?
Yes, take things little by little. She is a magician in the astral world, where she can just think it and it appears to her. In this world, she basically has to teach her, remember her manifestation abilities. Of course, it won't happen that quickly, but over time, you never know. So that's the message right now. Blessings.
Thank you. Next up is Emmy, and I've got her questions. Her first question, are there any messages from Spirit I must know at this time for my spiritual growth?
Yes, at this time, there's a lot of reptilian energies around her location at this world is being highly monitored, mostly by extraterrestrial beings. You might see a Zeta presence around her, just to let you know that you're okay. So it's possible she might get a glimpse of them, or even see one, possibly. It's an area that is very extraterrestrial, and most likely in due time. Now she might get a little bit too connected to these beings, because some people see a little bit too much. So, but she's most likely more unprepared, so anything is possible in that part of the world.
Thank you. Her second question, what aliens use the Stargate nearby Canada, Afghanistan, and how does it affect me? Thank you.
Well, Zeta and some Anunnakis, mostly it's been Zeta recently around your Afghanistan area. Is sometimes reptilians. Reptilians have their own. They just keep things out of. They don't like to advertise it. Let's put it that way. Around Canada, it's actually a lot of Pleiadians use it. That area. Blessings.
Thank you. Next up is Mary. And my question is, are there any messages for me from anyone?
Yes, you're opening up a lot of blockages from what we are seeing through your heart chakra. You're connecting more to the future from what we are seeing. Little glimpses, nothing too major, but getting images on events that you need to see, such as the weather, such as major political events. Possibly, you're not always interested in that, but basically connecting to Mother Earth is really where your energy is mostly comfortable at this time, and to just. If you want to meditate on their future or your timeline for that matter, most likely you'll get an image or a glimpse into what's coming up.
Yes, thank you. And I would like to request healing.
Yes, of course. Yes, we'll send you energy to your heart chakra. That is where a lot of time travel is on there, for you at least. So that's where you're glimpsing through the world through there. So yes, we'll bring you assistance there.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings. Next up is Umberto.
Hello, I am.
Yes. Greetings. Yes.
Greetings to you too. My first question. I recently met someone named Michelle. I want to know if you see us being together and some advice I might need to know.
Just casual conversation is good. Get to know her personal life will be good. Basically, just to know, how she sees the world. Basically, that will conflict in the future. So the better you know her, the better now than the future. So if you know her now, it'll help in the future. Let's put it that way. That's our message.
Interesting. Okay. My second question. Please share some advice on staying asleep longer. I wake up a total of 3 to 6 times every night. I also wake up early and work a lot, so it's important for me to get a full 8 hours of sleep. So any advice you can give me on this?
One moment. Yes, it's very difficult because your astral self is very active. And so your astral self actually needs a rest, so it wakes you up. Actually, where that occurs is to just basically to ask for a calming every night. There's no guarantees because there's a lot going on. So to do this is water energies, basically to connect with the ocean. So like you're sleeping on water, possibly that'll help you stay asleep, but it's not 100%. But just continue to put the intentions that you will stay asleep throughout the night. But it's not easy because of your astral connection. So you can ask your astral self to calm it down a little bit. To see where you get with that.
How would I do that? Just telling myself in silence to
just to yourself, yes. There's no guarantees though, because you don't always get along in that way. Nobody does.
Oh, very interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Do what you can. Yes. Yes. Just ask your higher self. Higher self. If you can get some more sleep, please.
Okay. Sounds easy enough. Okay.
Yes,
thank
just
you.
work on that. Yes. Blessings.
Next up is Christy.
Hello, I am.
Yes. Greetings.
Hi. I was speaking with the Arcturian Council last night and requesting healing. So that's kind of cool you're here tonight talking to us. Can I request an infusion from the Arcturians?
Of course, yes. There's a a great journey that's going on around you for sure. Yes, we'll bring you assistance.
Okay, thank you for that. And so my first question is, I recently met a guy, Dario Thompson, on Instagram, and we have a lot of things in common. So we wanted to ask what our soul connection is.
Yes, it's feels like it's mostly through your Palladian connections, but you have known him as a Zeta, but he has not known you. So you've known him, you know of him through other incarnations, but I believe more the Palladian connections is where you made your. For some reason, they're not going into details why you've known him before, but he did not know you. They're not telling me that it's a secret of some kind, but he definitely had many Palladian incarnation connections. Not always the strongest, but in this time, it seems like you're reconnecting again, as you can see. Old times.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was Anunnaki or something like that.
Well, you are Anunnaki, but they're not showing if you had a connection with them or not. They're keeping a lot of that quiet.
Okay, that's okay. So then see if they'll answer this question, because I was drawn to watch Max Spear's video today and I feel him here strongly. So I just wondered, what messages he could share with me.
Well, he's around mostly your son. That's why he showed up. Because your son's doing a great deal in astral. You can say it's similar to Max Spears. And so, yes, there's another side to your son. I believe you have some idea of it, but it's similar to your son's doing the same type of work where it's kind of very close. It's very touchy subject. So, and he's connected to other starseeds on this world that are involved in the same work as Max Spears. So, as you unravel this, your son is there with it.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Well then, so Hayden, I just wanted to know about his Zetas, his family, the Zeta family. Can he have a message? Can you give a message to Hayden?
One moment. Yes. There's like 12 around him, not all the time, but there's a council of 12 that does connect to him, protecting him, but giving him in times when he's very loud, it's because something's going on in the world, and so he's not handling it well, at least in his human form. So, give you kind of an idea of that.
Okay, he's doing much better, like here in this reality now. So he's much more calmer.
Well, he's got a better handle of it than from what we were seeing then.
That's good. Yeah. Okay, thank you, I am.
Yes. Blessings. Yes.
Blessings.
Michelle is next.
Hi, Anne.
Yes, greetings.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Excellent. So I've had a really intense headache for at least 4 days in a row. The occipital lobe, but really intense. So I don't know if it is physical or other.
There seems to be astral events that are going on with the Earth. I believe it's Mother Earth connected from what I see. So, yes, there is fires in California that they're technically connected to that, but the Mother Earth is going through a shift vibration. So connected to Mother Earth should be able to, on your own, connected to your energy, should be able to find the root of this connection. We believe you'll be able to remove it.
It doesn't have anything to do with like entities or weird
and attachments. I do not see that at this time. It might seem like that, but I believe it's more Mother Earth connected. She's going through a shift. She asked you for your help, and now you're kind of feeling some of the pain that she's going through from what I'm picking up on.
I see. Okay. I'd like to know who I'm working with most of the time, or like I just feel I'm feeling a little disconnected, and when I do healings, for instance, my languages shift. Like they used to be very distinctly Arcturian or distinctly Pleiadian. They're many and varied, so I don't know. I just would kind of like to know who's around me the most, trying to give me guidance.
Well, right. Yes, there is a blue avian energy around you recently. You can say there's also a type of butterfly vibration around you. So they're the Arcturians. So it is going to be slightly different in that connection. So it's a butterfly entity that you're connecting to.
A butterfly entity.
Yes, it is connected to the Arcturians, but it's very not your normal, what you're used to.
Is it a higher vibration?
Yes. Yes. More of a sixth dimension, sometimes seventh dimension energy.
Okay.
No, the blue avian vibration, I believe they're bringing assistance what is going on. There's also a feline energy from serious blue felines that are around you also. They're
That's
not
my
normally,
parallel, then.
yes, they're not, from what I see, they're not normally around you.
Right.
So
I do.
there's, yes, go ahead, please, yes.
Is that the parallel life?
That's part of it, yes, but it has to do with your mission here that are not telling me anything about it, but it has, even you don't even know about it, but, well,
No, I don't.
part of you does know, but it has to do with your mission. They're protecting you. So your change in frequency has to do with your change in mission, from what I see.
I see. Okay. Thank you
Yes.
very much. Much love.
Blessings to you. Yes, much love.
Next up is Nick.
Yes.
Blessings, Ian. Thank you for connecting.
Yes.
Yeah, just the first question, if there's any messages for Serafina.
One moment. Yes, you do see her, yes, connecting to a golden Anunnaki. This one is a rare breed, but she most likely will be able to feel the presence of it. It's basically part of a timeline change she's going through, and also protect her. Now, the name of this Anunnaki is for her to connect with. She's not going to say anything to us, not in this environment. So this is to help her with luck and know her place. She basically asked for it to, in astral, she asked for it to connect with her, that she's connected to her in the past. But she's finally bringing it into her environment here. So,
Okay.
we'll do with that.
Great. Thank you for that.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Just the second question is if there's any messages from Spirit for myself.
Yes, you are connected to, we call it the Hall of Records on your planets. You can call it the Akashic Records, but it's something that you can connect to, basically visualize however you feel, but it is called, you can call it the Hall of Records. Basically, it's connected to this earth, and it should give you not what you do with that as you wish, where you want to go with that, but it should help you in your work, your mission here. Let's put it that way. It's kind of cryptic on what to do with it, but we'll be able to. You can go there with anything you like to do, basically.
All right, sounds fun.
Yes.
All right. Blessings, yes. I am. Thank you very much.
Blessings.
Okay, Bobby is next.
Greetings, Ian.
Yes, greetings to you.
Blessings, Arcturians.
Yes.
My first question is, may I receive a message regarding karmic contracts that I can heal and release in order to progress and expand appropriately for my lesson plan for this incarnation?
One moment. Well, yes, your guides have a funny way of saying it. Just know that you're in the right. Know that you have cleared this. Part of you feels like it has not cleared, but actually quite a bit of it has. It's basically as you go out through it, you're clearing it as you live your life, basically. So just know that you cleared enough debt that you don't have to look at it anymore, if that makes sense. So just go forward and know that you're free of it. Even if there's still some there, but you will know when it's been cleared. Let's put it that way. Especially when a great change occurs. That makes sense to me.
Okay. Well, I'm not seeing too much on my outer changing because I'm going through some personal inner work. That's why the outside change hasn't really reflected the inner work.
Well, just go Yes, just go forward, basically. Just continue in your path, and it will
Okay.
heal. Now, things to look at, one moment, to go into that further, because they're not being very clear with, let's put it this way, there's a karma with the feline energies of this earth, let's put it that way, that you can connect with if you're looking for something you can connect with.
Okay.
And there was some betrayal in the past, and you should be able to pick up some energies from that. Because they're watching over the earth, and they weren't always watching over it correctly, and this is why the world is the way it is. That's part of the reason. So that's somewhere you can look into, because you were a guardian of this earth at one time.
All right. Okay. Thank you for that.
Yes.
My second question is, are there any beings around me, or do I have any messages from my soul family at this time?
One moment. Yes, I believe with Yeshua's energies, you are connecting to actually free yourself from negative karma. As another energy, you can even have him appear to you, at least visually. He will help you in this also. It feels like there is some karmic debts that have not been fulfilled. Of course, with the guides, of course, they see it differently, but in your environment, connecting to Yeshua should give you more clarity, basically what images he brings to you. And the idea of how to heal that will come to you also. Basically just saying it vibration, positive energies to remove. So that is the message at this moment.
Okay, thank you. I'll do that.
Yes. Blessings
Right.
to you.
Blessings.
Yes.
I have Marvin's questions that he asked me to ask as well.
Yes,
1
of
second,
course.
let me get those.
Yes.
He asked for his first question, do I have a chance with Rochelle, who works in the back, who drives a Range Rover? Even though we were supposed to go on a date, she lost my number, and I was planning to give her 2 dozen roses.
I would go slow with those 2 dozen. I would just get to know her first, and the roses thing. That's up to him. That might be a little bit fast for her, from what I'm seeing. But yes, continue your connection with her. Definitely.
Okay. For his second question, is there any messages that can relate to me in the verbiage that I speak in relation to my ethnic background, of what I've been doing wrong, or messages that I've not been paying attention or aware of?
One moment. Well, yes, it is similar to your answer also. Basically just to be yourself. Actually to be yourself. Really, not to worry about those things. You have not missed anything, let's put it that way. You have what you need, basically. If you need more, always ask for more information, assistance from your guides to make it more clear to you of your path. Always, yes, connect more with your guides, actually. That would probably be the main message here. Just to, it doesn't have to be having a long conversation, but ask them to give you more assistance to make it clear for you. Are you on the right path? Ask them that. Or you are, but, things that you want to ask them to help you improve those things. And you should get a change in vibration of some kind. Blessings.
Thank you again. Blessings.
Yes. Blessings.
Next up is Stephen.
Hello, I am.
Yes, greetings to you.
Greetings, how are you doing?
Yes, my alien friend, greetings.
Yes, likewise.
Yes.
I was wondering if I could also receive a infusion and a healing as well. And also if you could connect with my Arcturian family or energies, and if they have any messages for me.
One moment. Yes, we'll send you healings. Yes, one moment. Well, messages from your Palladian connections. As you are, yes, shifting into a new environment of alien, yes, you are getting information actually from the Men in Black in some ways, in a positive sense, as you're assisting them and clearing up their act. There's a great deal of that going on at this time. So some of those strange dreams are Men in Black related because you're assisting them, because these dreams are leading to a clearing on your world of what is going on. So it all has a purpose. Doesn't mean if you don't have a dream, you're not doing it. You're doing it every day from what we are seeing. So you're making progress so humans can see what's happening here. And many of you are involved with this, not necessarily the same as Stephen, but give you more understanding of that. Was there a first question? I think I got glimpse.
No, that was the first question. Okay, the Arcturian family. I appreciate that. I definitely can feel it. Definitely.
Yes.
Second question is just I've been at my job and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of animals and that have been coming around, just various. And I was wondering if you could connect with the animal kingdom and see if they have a message for me. Thank you.
Yes, you are connecting much to the dinosaur dimension here and assisting that to be seen in your reality also. In a positive way, of course, to help people dream about it and connect to it on a spiritual level, not necessarily on a physical level. So, yes, it's part of your disclosure. You can say the dinosaur is part of your soul contract to make it known. Now you have these movies of it. I believe you're involved with that in some shape, some form of it. Always the dinosaur energy is like showing humans they have not left. Even the alien energies that are going into entertainment, you're involved with in some shape or form. So, and many of you are too, but with Stephen's vibration, there is more to come that you will definitely know your fingerprints are all over it, or footprints, or however you want to word it.
Sweet. Yes. Thank you very much, I am. Much love.
Yes, blessings.
Dragon is next.
Hi, how you doing?
Yes, greetings.
It seems to be that humans have partially evolved for being aquatic animals. Although that may seem like a strange thing. Humans have lost a lot of hair. They have slightly webbed hands, and other features that kind of seem like they partially moved towards being aquatic. And I was wondering if that's true, if that came from genetic manipulation, maybe like some aquatic DNA, or is that something that's humans have partially evolved towards naturally, or is there a little float going on?
Well, yes, there are different species that are involved with the human evolution. Some reptilians want to turn humans into reptilians. Notice how many humans are very aggressive on our planet. So you can say they didn't get to finish their project because they truly wanted to form the human into a reptilian being. So humans have a lot of those traits, but a lot of that was stopped in the past. So you can probably connect with that. So yes, amphibian energies are assisting the human as basically some humans feel like they're human fish. Another reason for why the genetics are, so you remember your alien connections too. So if you just come here so foreign, it becomes very lonely. So there are attributes to the human that are familiar, even if it's not the whole body. Yeah, so there's been a war with human genetics all throughout your past, even now, as you know.
Yep, thanks. Yeah, it seems like a chicken egg thing. They think people spread out along the ocean, and that made the slightly webbed hand stuff that maybe just the right other way around we were predisposed to that. The other question I have is, so people talk about people seeing manipulators as they evolve more for who they are. I was thinking about beings like me who are Draco, carry a lot of Draco energy in a human body, and how scary that may be for people. And I was wondering how people are going to react when they see me as a 10+ foot winged reptile with sharp teeth, and how I can keep them from freaking out because I'm not going to hide it from them.
Well, I think, your shape-shifting ability you'll be able to tap into. That's basically, you just get more control of your shape-shifting ability. That's really the answer to that. So, and sometimes you just want to let yourself out and free people out. That's part of it too. Sometimes you just have to let it go.
So basically, not shove it in their face by only giving them a peek, but usually staying in a way that's more comfortable for them.
Yes. Well, in your case, now you have more control over your reptilian side. Not many other reptilians do, so they have to stay hidden. So, because you can technically turn it, you had at least attributes of your reptilian side you can bring about, but you keep most of it at a calm level. I believe you see that.
Thanks, much love.
Yes.
Liz is next.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, it's very low. We see.
Is it better?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Well, do you have any messages for me?
One moment. Yeah, your guys are saying be glad you're in the desert. It just it's a joke from them. It's just there's a lot of earth changes around. Not to say the world's going to get underwater or anything like that. But it's another reason why you are there is so you can receive information clearer. Not to say you always receive messages, but when you do need to, it seems like it's another place also where they can manipulate the vibration so you can leave the planet and come back. Or you're going to your mission, let's put it that way. And yes, you will go into a sleep state. It's just an easier place where you can do all of this, is what they're saying. Other places are more complicated. So it's not the easiest, but it is a place of convenience, is what they're saying.
Yeah, but isolated.
Well, they also show that you are in like a white chamber too. When you are travel, it's like when they see you, you're actually in a white chamber. Not to say you're like in jail, but it is kind of like a white chamber. What they're showing. So.
Yeah, I've seen that before too.
Yes.
Interesting things are happening lately, like especially being here in the desert, rain is a commodity. So I'm outside and there's some clouds in the sky, but I feel raindrops because I'm thinking, oh, it did a bit of rain right now.
Yes.
So it's other things that appear in my hands that I didn't really think about it. I just glanced over my sight and then all of a sudden it's in my hand. So some fourth dimensional things happening there. I mean, is that what's happening? Or is it my mind or is it here? Did you hear me?
No, I did not hear your question. It's getting kind of muffled, you could say.
So I have a bad microphone today.
Yes.
It looks like telekinesis is activating on me. Is that what's happening? Because when I think about something, especially like rain, I feel raindrops.
Mm-hmm.
And I glance my eyes over something happened in the laundry bowl, and the thing was in my hand. You know, it was inside of the machine, but I didn't think about I want this in my hand. No, I just looked at it quickly. I was not thinking about it at all, and it shows up in my hand. And other things happening like that, you know, very unusual.
Moment. But yes, it seems like you are in a matrix energy, a vortex energy. Basically, the matrix energy in your area is in a way where you're connecting more with it. So you're adapting it to your vibration, if that makes sense. So it's another reason. So you're away from the clutter of life. So you're able to concentrate and, you can say, make things happen, is what I'm seeing there. And there's also HARP energies with your government, the HARP weather. They've been around there recently, from what I see. Playing with the clouds, it seems.
Yeah.
Pick up on. They were there recently. At least what I can pick up on. So
Yeah.
nothing. Yes.
Yes.
To make
Yeah,
it rain.
We have, yes, but I'm saying that I am sensing the rain in my skin. Like I'm outside and I think about I would like rain, and and it few droplets in my skin.
Yes. Well, yes, you're connecting more into the nature around you. Yes. I'm gonna say you're manipulating. You're just talking to Mother Nature. You're getting a queer connection to it. Let's put it that way.
Thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Next up is James.
Hello.
Yes. Greetings.
Hi. Hey, my first question is, am I, well, okay, a few years ago I could see, like, and feel beings, like, when I wake up or in my dreams, and now I cannot see anymore. Like, am I in, like, a quarantine or something?
Well, this happens time and it will. You can connect with them, but they won't make it necessary. In your meditations or in your mind's eye, you basically should be able to connect with them. But it's not always going to be the easiest. A lot of times they do that so you can be more human, so you can concentrate on your third dimensional life. But that doesn't mean you can't. You can still connect with them. Ways to call for them or however you connect with them. But they're not always there to be. They come and go. Let's put it that way. But you can keep calling them, basically.
Okay. Well, my second question is, how can I start or speed up my Kundalini awakening?
Through meditations, through your own vibration, basically, of just. One moment. It's like blessing humanity, your vibrations, just upping your frequency, basically, what works for you. How it works for you, everyone operates differently. But basically, it's like connecting to your higher self. So should be able to open yourself up. Basically, what are you feeling at a higher vibration? Just like you're heightening yourself, but it's vibration. It's your energy instead of you jumping up and down. It is something you just practice with it, basically. That doesn't mean you're always going to be in the spirit realm, but your senses, basically with your intuition, trusting your intuition, and meditating in a way that you feel comfortable with should help you open yourself up. So.
All right, good. Thank you.
Okay, next up is Lucy.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, doing well. Yes.
Hi. Well, I basically feel like a hurt, caged wild animal that someone's poking sticks at. What can you tell me about that?
What is this? Wild animals are poking sticks at you?
I feel like one in a cage.
Oh, one in a cage.
I'm getting sticks poked at me. It's just, when is it going to let up?
A moment. Yes, there is reptilian energy around that from what I'm seeing. Now I see that you are in like the center of the earth, and you look, your vibrations your sorceress energies, you're mostly connected to that. It's like you're in flight, is what we're seeing. As part of the Earth's ascension process, that you are in flight, like assisting the Earth in its growth. And in doing so, you're kind of in a cage at this time.
Getting squished. I feel like I'm squished.
Many beings are losing their power here. That's why they're losing their influence here. So to heal this is, well, you're doing everything you can from what I see. Moment. I am seeing. I know it sounds humorous, but holy water.
Okay. Yeah, I know some people that would need that.
Yes. Holy water around you. You can bless it yourself.
I actually have Blessed Water by Mary from Conyers, Georgia.
Yes.
Had it for a while.
water is good. It'll help. You might feel a difference. Yes, you do your own holy water ritual, or however you want to word it. Mother Earth water.
Okay.
But basically, we see water as a bit in your oils too, but water seems to be the best effect. What you see, and to just throw it on yourself, however you feel comfortable with.
Before I see particular people.
Yes, yes, yes,
Instead of shooting them in the eye with it, I should put it on myself.
yes.
Okay. And let's see. Any something profound from my guides or angels that could help me out?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does feel like you're getting run over. What you're connected to many reptilian bases across the planet. You do appear to them, and you're kind of shutting them out. At least you're not necessarily throwing them off the planet, but you are affecting their vibrations, where others can detect them, basically. And so, to heal this is to connect to your astral self, basically. And that's not always the easiest, you realize, but whatever comes through into your mindset, what you're doing astral it will open itself up more clearly.
So you mean get more sleep? Because I just haven't been sleeping.
No. You can disconnect your astral self when you're awake. When you're awake. Just whatever comes to mind, basically.
Eat some gator tail.
Yes, the reptilians you've been dealing with a great deal. You're helping them be found by other species. So through other aliens. So yes, they're not exactly pleased with your situation.
Okay. So castings. All right. Thank you very much.
Send you the sun energy. Sun is a good vibration also.
That would be nice. It's been raining in Florida very much.
Yes.
So
yes.
Thank you, Ian.
Yes. Much love.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Terrence is next.
Greetings, I am.
Greetings to you.
So, I'm seeing like a bunch of images of Zetas, and I'm guessing Arcturians, like in my mind. And I was just wondering if there's like a message or something that they're trying to send to me.
Yes, there's a council connection. From what I see, your vibrations are very connected to the United Nations. As for alien contact coming closer than they anticipated. So we feel that you're basically more alien technology brought into the public too. Not necessarily as humans will know it's from aliens, but we see a lot of your energies around the United Nations and bringing peace between aliens and humans down the road, of course. So that's what I'm seeing at this time.
Thank you. And are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, with Arcturian councils, you've been around them quite a bit, it seems. As for, so you can do more and feel it, so you're asking for more responsibility. And this world, basically, to open yourself up more in this dimension, your third dimensional self, to have more understanding. So with this, you are contemplating on what to do with it. I don't believe you made a decision yet on what you want to experience more at this time. So, if that makes sense.
Yes.
As a message. Yes. Blessings to you. Yes.
Thank you.
Sandia is next.
Hi, friend. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. Thank you for taking my questions.
Yes.
Do I have any messages from my Arcturian friends or the Palladians, maybe?
One moment. Yes, in your ancient connections, you're involved with the dolphin vibrations connecting to this earth. As for them incarnating in this world, you should be able to receive images of that. As for the dolphins being brought onto Earth. Now, this is a long time ago. You weren't alone in this, of course, there's others involved. So and the dolphin energies continues to connect with you. And it was through the Arcturians and, of course, the Syrians, but the Arcturians are very much involved and protected to protect this connection as it comes into this planet, that they do survive. And Arcturian energies are still around them to keep their survival active. So your vibrations are along with it, but in this, what it's basically to help you and heighten your energies connected to animal life on this one. Blessings.
Thank you. Can I receive a healing and an infusion, whatever infusion is for my highest good at the moment? Maybe Lyrian to ground me a little
Yes.
bit.
Yes, Palladian will be good too for what we were saying, but Lyrian's fine also. Yes, of course. 1 moment.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
Yes, blessings.
Much love.
Yes.
Next up is Brooke, and I've got her questions. I have released a lot of blockage and tension and fear today, and I feel really odd and emotional and sore now. Also, my right nostril is buzzing every 13 seconds. Can you provide any clarity about what is happening?
1 moment. We're known to, yes, leave your body. And then when you come back in, you're not always adjusted back to it. So you're not always aware you're going different areas. Basically, there's like several of you. What I see is that sometimes you duplicate yourself. There's like 3 or 4 of you around you. You can bring it basically to ground yourself. That's like bring all your souls back to you. Now, for how to heal this, well, also the reptilian energies. I know it sounds funny, but it sounds like you are also allergic to reptilian vibrations too, and which this world has quite a bit of that. So it's another reason why I have trouble adjusting to this world. I don't believe you're the only one here that has that problem. And so, you're trying to think clearly, but it's like some people are allergic to cats. Well, you're allergic to reptilians, at least their vibration, at least the alien vibrations that are here. So with this, how to heal this is to send positive vibrations to that reptilian energy. You should be able to calm, put yourself back together again. So blessings.
Thank you. Her second question, any messages?
1 moment. Just, yes, grounding, practice more of that. Actually, the Syrian energies to bring you assistance to this. 1 moment. Mother Mary will bring assistance also. But right now, yes, you're trying new things. I believe that has most to do with the future, but they're not being very clear of what you're working on. But it has to do with teaching others of how to disconnect from their body. You might not be aware of it, but you are doing it. Thanks.
Thank you. Up next is Colin. Colin, are you there?
Hello?
Yes. Greetings.
Yes. Sorry, my headset wasn't working.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
My first question is, I just started a Qigong practice that I'm looking to commit to for quite a while, and I'm wondering if this feels like it's of service to continue with the practice long term.
1 moment. It's when you feel like you need to practice it. Doesn't feel like you need, yes. When you feel like you need to connect with it, yes. But I don't believe all the time, though. But yes, when once a week or once a month, whatever you feel is right. But yes.
Okay, just not that strong.
Whatever you feel, if it's once a week or yes, it's or a couple of times a month. It's whatever. It down the road it might increase, but right now just if it makes you feel better, then yes, do it a couple more times that week. Yes.
Okay. And then are there any messages from you or the council?
1 moment. Yes, you are clearing out a great amount of negative energies. In this process, you are, yes, becoming more alien in a lot of ways. Of course, on the alien worlds, it's much easier to exist than in this world. But you're bringing a lot of patience into this environment. So you're asking for assistance from your alien friends or your spiritual friends to help you with patience, and you have many beings around you because of this. And it will pay off in the end, I believe you are aware. So,
is that the experience that I was having walking around today? I felt very strange walking around.
yes, there's many. Yes, you're asking for all the assistance you can get at this time. So yes.
Okay. Thank you. I am blessings.
Yes, blessings.
That was our last
Yes.
person. Thank you so much, I am, for coming through and answering our questions.
Thank you for having us here. Blessings to you all and your connections. Much love. Anybody have a blessing before we roll on out? Yes. Going once. All right. Sounds good. All right. Blessings, everybody. Next one is tomorrow. So, sorry, tomorrow. Next week. Much love.
I feel like that
is that
too.
rain?
Yes,
rain.
it's pouring. It's pouring.
I have enough of that here already.
But yeah, well, we're only a couple hours apart.
Yeah.
we need an arc.
Yeah, it's
or at least no hurricanes.
Yeah. Much love, everyone. Yeah, it's